Alright, welcome back to episode 4 of Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness Randomizer. I scrubbed through a little bit of the video that I shot for episode 3, and I think that I've solved the audio problem. So hopefully that's the case, otherwise I'm going to look real stupid. Another thing I just noticed out there is some detail on the doors. It looks kind of dilapidated versus what it did in Coliseum. I'd never noticed before. It's kind of a cool detail. Dunsparce and Laron. No shadows. Too bad. Later, Kakuna. Your wish will never, ever, ever come true, little trash fairy. What is Dunsparce? Such a weird design. Like, it looks like it should be a bug type. But it's a normal type. Okay. Hope there's some good shadow Pokemon in here. Groud. Oh, please. Please. Please give me Groudon. Although that'll put us in a spot, because if I can't catch him, then there won't ever be a Groudon again. Okay, so it's not Groudon. Oh man, that would have been so cool. Well, that was an efficient way to take care of a giant earth blizzard. Wow. Who would have thought that Phanpy could learn Hyper Beam? Oh yeah, that's right, Loverina. I think I remember her. ID card. Okay. If we reach a certain point in the game and we haven't found very many exciting legendary Pokemon, or sorry, shadow Pokemon, not necessarily legendary, but if we reach a point where we haven't found a ton of really cool Pokemon, I might make a call to enable a setting on the tools that, so it kind of randomizes when you run into shadow Pokemon, but the way it works is weird because it becomes less and less common as you progress, and at first, like, almost everything is a shadow Pokemon. So I think doing that would be pretty obnoxious. So instead, I'm gonna give it some time. But there are a ton of encounters in Pokemon XD. That's why I opted to do this one instead of Colosseum, is just because there's so many more obtainable shadow Pokemon. There's more, you know, chances that you can run into something cool. Alright, another science guy. I like how he's like, "What are you doing there?" Like he recognizes me. Apparently. They've already been alerted to this 10-year-old kid. But I assume he's 10. I think that's the standard Pokemon age, right? Wow, there's like not a whole lot of shadow Pokemon in this lab. I mean, so far there's not any. We'll see. Okay. Down goes Cacnea. Please kill him. Great. I would have been a little miffed if that fight had to go on another turn. Okay, another Peon. Does this one have a shadow Pokemon? Swalot and Slackoth. Well, I don't fucking care if he has a shadow Pokemon now, if those are the options. Ludicolo. Honestly, I wouldn't mind a shadow Ludicolo. Sweet. Okay, here we go. Okay, apparently we got a diving sloth. Ooh, Magmar has Milk Drink. That's honestly a great move for him to have. I'm not upset about that in the slightest. Okay. Didn't quite get him in the yellow. I like that. Oh, is that gonna fuck up his dive? That's funny. If he just has dive and it's like completely useless. But wouldn't the Slackoth? Okay, so I don't want to get too dark here, but If he's loafing around in between turns and he's using dive, does that mean that he drowns? Just asking questions. Okay. I'll probably take that Ludicolo out and use it if I don't run into something cooler between now and the time I get back to the PC to, you know, move that stuff around. I think it's funny that that Cypher has like this practice of just hiring people who cannot, under any circumstances, be taken seriously at all. Let's get this guy rescued, huh? Graveler and Machoke. That's an interesting pairing. I always thought of Graveler and Machoke as kind of being, yeah, sort of linked. They're both Gen 1 Pokemon that, oh, god damn it, oh well. They're both Gen 1 Pokemon that evolve through being traded. Shadow Shed? What that move does. So I should probably check maybe before I use it. Get fucked, Zubat. Snorlax. Shadow Punch. Well, that would almost be appropriate if he was a Shadow Pokemon. Wow. Frenzy Point. That's not what I expected. You know, the fact that the Shadow moves don't have any PP is useful. As far as, you know, not having to go back to the healing machine all the time. Okay, let's see if this guy has something in that last pocket. I've been looking at that last pocket of his. And by God, I think he's got a Pokemon we can steal in there. So, or not. I think we might have just beat him. I think I might have not been paying attention. Oh, no. Ooh, yes, please. Yes. Okay, here we go. Now we're starting to get some cool Shadow Pokemon. And that's, you know, that's really the whole thing about Randomizer is, you know, you just don't know what you're gonna get. Bummer. little afraid that... Oh shit, no, I shouldn't do that because his defense fell, so that'll probably kill him. So, let's try this. Let's do Pokeball here. I guess we'll just have... Excuse me. We'll just have Magmar do Milk Drink there. Recoup some HP. Okay. You know, I've actually played Coliseum pretty recently, so I'm pretty familiar with the layout of things. Although it's different, I don't think this room is the same as it was in Coliseum at all. It definitely didn't have a healing station. Execute and Crawdon. Crawdon is a cool Pokemon. I don't hear enough people talking about him. Not enough damage. Okay, I'm glad that Nidoran is in shadow, because I would have been a little bit insulted. No, that's a waste. There's a healing machine right there. I'm not going to do that. Let's bring out one of the starters. I say one of the starters, I guess technically Charizard wasn't a starter. Okay, we got him. Oh, okay, I wouldn't mind the Shadow Xatu. But alas. Ooh. That Oko, though. Okay. Doesn't matter. We're right next to a healing machine. Okay, cool. Wow, this is like, you know, it's a little obnoxious. It's a little obnoxious. The guy's dropping down everywhere, but you know what? I have to respect the craft of these minions who have been hanging from the ceiling for God knows how long, just to stop me when I walk by. Yeah, let's just make sure Alakazam dies this turn. That'll be... Well, okay, guess we can't. That's a pretty cool animation for a signal beam. You know, one thing I have to say for X-Team Coliseum is I think that they have probably the coolest looking battle animations of any 3D Pokemon game to date. Which is kind of sad because they could very, very easily do better if they just cared a little bit about how the games look. Like, I don't want to be one of those guys who's like, oh, Pokemon's not the same because I'm older now. But, like, you can't tell me that they didn't phone it in on Sword and Shield just a little bit, at least in the graphics department. I mean, you know, they just took the same exact models from the 3DS and ported them over. And that sucks. That really sucks because... as a big fan of these games when I was younger, I was really looking forward to the day when we'd see a full-fledged RPG on like a home console with 3D graphics, and then Sword and Shield was just not it. Like, if they made an entire game that literally looked like these games, but had like an updated Pokedex, and yeah, I mean, that would have been cooler to me, but I could be biased. I could have some of the nostalgia goggles going for this game, for sure. Or, you know, these games, because, I mean, Coliseum I've played through a number of times since I was very young. That was actually the first Pokemon game I got into. My older brother had some Gen 1 Pokemon games, you know, when I was growing up. He played Gen 1 and Gen 2. I was too young to understand how to play them at the time he was playing them. And never really understood Pokemon until I saw, you know, the pretty 3D graphics on Coliseum, and I was like, yeah, I could get behind that. And then once I discovered that there's like a fun core game behind it, then after that I played Sapphire. Okay, well, let's... that water spout didn't do a lot. I guess we'll do an Iron Tail on him and call Magmar. We're going to be ready to purify a couple of Pokemon here soon. Backwards. We'll do a little water spout. Maybe try to take out that Metachan. I wonder how much longer we have to go on the Pokemon Lab. Okay, Metatite and Magmar are ready to go, so we'll go ahead. Man, I really don't want to swap in Hoot Hoot. So I think I'm going to swap in Espeon instead. Fuck you, Hoot Hoot. You can be a Shadow Pokemon forever. Or at least until we get the Purifying Machine sorted out. Wurmple and Poochyena. It's basically the Route 1 Pokemon from Gen 3. Wow. Wow! That Wurmple's got some defense. I mean, I've been one-hit KOing like Kyogres and Groudons and shit, and then this Wurmple, apparently I can't do it. Don't make me catch that. Okay. They need to spend more time, or spend more money on security for this Shadow Pokemon Lab. It's already been broken into once, and if I can get through here with a team that I've grinded for like a few hours, it's a problem. Oh, look at Poochyena with his HM move. It's not a lot of Shadow Pokemon, but it seems like they all have Shadow moves. Okay. Now there were two of them standing there, so I wonder if it's going to make me just jump right into another counter. Okay, so he's done. He's not. He's trying to be brave. Cool. We get to use a type advantage here. I guess it makes sense for Sableye to have Camouflage, being that he's a spooky ghost and all. I wouldn't mind an Arbok. But alas. Alright. Okay. So, luckily Espeon... Arbok is allergic to Espeon. So, we should be done here in a couple of turns. Wow, that Arbok really went down. Okay. Just finish him off, Espeon. And there he goes. Okay. So I'm going to call it right here for this episode. When we reconvene here for the next episode, we will be finishing the rest of the Shadow Pokemon Lab, and we're going to be finding out what type of Shadow Pokemon goodness Lovrina has. So I'll see you then. Thanks for tuning in.